Hi guys, welcome back to more Fear the Walking Dead. With 2 episodes to do this week. Episode 3 is coming up called Alaska. I don't know, let's go ask her. Now then, that whole last episode went completely in not the direction I was expecting it to, nor did it for Alicia or Strand. His whole argument about he can't have her around him now he's been made a, what do they call him? Marshal? Trooper? Whatever. This Veronica is just feeding into trying to manipulate the situation, I think. And I think had they gone with Strand's original idea, it probably would not have ended well. But the way in which it went and the fact that he killed that poor lad who was terrified, whose name I don't recall because we only met him once, he is struggling with who he was, who he is now, and which direction he should go in. It's getting complicated. However, we have just relocated Morgan. So let's carry on. This is episode 3. I was not expecting a baby crying at the start of this. Of course, yeah, this whole story with Morgan was fabulous.
Thank you, Morgan.
I bought you some things, too.
He's taking care of her.
Clothes, food, books, you know, because you got to keep eating.
Where did you get this?
I got somebody on the inside.
Can you trust them?
Yes, I can. And he don't know where we are, and he won't. Not until we're ready to get everybody else out.
See her face change there.
I'm going to find Grace. I'm going to find the rest of them, and I'm going to bring them here. I'm scared, Rachel. I'm scared I'm not going to be the man that they knew.
Camera A, location 731.
Camera A,
Day 4,
B.
1600 hours, initial breach. If you wanted our opinion, she wouldn't make us tape it.
Your kill, your state. Damn. Montana.
You turn this into a game.
Yeah, I count at least 15 sleeping
They've
bags.
got fucking...
Drop.
Not enough.
They've got new cameras, man.
Will you arrive by 0400? Affirmative. Do you copy?
Drop sight.
Do you copy?
I copy, Isabel.
Nothing more scavenging here.
They're dead. You know the drill. Find out why. So we make sure what happened to them doesn't happen to us.
Copy.
I used to interview people who were alive, not figure out why they're all dead. How many of these do you think we've checked out?
I don't know, a couple hundred.
It's always the same.
You know, this would go down a lot better with a bag of pretzels. That's what Sherry used to say about bad beer. The beer
Long
lady.
live Sherry, wherever she is.
We're en route to drop site. Baker
White.
for refuel for
Hey,
minus
White.
10 hours.
No, who the hell is that?
Copy that, ground 17.
Who's ground 7? What's drop site
She's
Baker?
listening now.
You know, who is it?
The less you know about this, the better.
You
It's all
say
girly
that
we met,
every
isn't
time
it?
I ask about beer lady. Oh my God. Ground 17, that's her, isn't it?
Yep, she's trying to find her.
Yeah, it's her.
Holy shit. And what, and drop site Baker?
It's in the city, I think.
How'd you know that?
Caught their chatter a few times and been trying to track their movements.
Hey, why aren't we heading there right now?
She has protocols. I'm not even supposed to know she exists.
Screw protocol. I mean, you could be there when that helicopter lands.
And do what?
I don't
dangerous.
know.
That's
Run off
dangerous.
with her. Go back to where she's from.
I go AWOL, Ginny will kill us.
I mean, you're talking to a guy who walked halfway across the country because his wife left him a note.
Yeah.
And you
You
haven't
are.
found her yet.
No, but if I knew she was out there and you didn't push me to go, I'd kick your ass.
Like to be shot?
I hope he finds her one day.
Must be a helipad on the roof.
You think they got the elevators working?
Better start
Damn it.
climbing now.
Oh.
6 a.m. wake up call? Or 6 hours? No, 6 hours.
Yeah.
The end is the beginning. Oh, yes, of course. I forgot about that. I forgot the fucking submarine.
Goes to
Yeah.
shit.
That went totally out of my
Everybody's
head.
a philosopher. Come on.
so experienced now. Just taking them down. It's just not even an issue. As long as you don't get overrun. You might want to, you know, heads up.
Better get moving.
Yeah. Block the stairway. Oh.
We don't want any trouble.
I'll rephrase.
You
What are
put
you
them
doing
there.
in the building? I said, what are you doing in the building?
What's it to
Trying to
you?
use the roof. We're not with anybody.
If you think whoever's been landing on that roof is here to save you, think again. Now you want to tell me why you're recording us?
Is that Mr. Alaska Man?
Do you think it was her? Beer lady, do you think she shot our friend Alaska down there?
Could have done.
So this is what you do. You go around recording places that have gone south.
No, not exactly.
I watch everything that's on here, and it's just a
It's so we
whole-
can stop it from happening to people that are still here.
Is that the truth?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
You better turn them on.
They're not bad people.
How long have they been sick?
A few days.
Oh.
Is this everyone?
Everyone who's left.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Should we even be in here?
You seen her before?
In the field in Algeria.
She's right. She's right. That's what it reminded me of. I was gonna mention it.
Well, then we'll get them antibiotics in time.
Too late. Ginny is not going to take that risk. Listen to me.
So happens when
Hey,
there's
where are you
something
going?
that's around.
Where are you going?
You gonna let him die?
Days away from turning out like every place we've seen.
Oh, you're still going up there?
You're the one who convinced me to come out here.
Come on, Al. Just think about it for a second.
We made a game out of seeing where dead people came from.
Kinda did.
Dwight,
I'm starting to think like she's got a death
last
wish.
time I felt
I know
alive
you felt for her, but
was with her.
you're playing with fire.
Oh, we better get going.
She just wants to feel it again, even if it kills her doing it. I mean,
I don't know, I only knew her for 2 days.
precisely.
He and Sherry met pretty quick.
It's different. What are you gonna say to Sherry when you finally see her?
I came to peace with the fact that's not gonna happen, so.
You heard her voice in the walkie. So.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he's
was
not sure whether
dehydrated,
that was just
and
in
I
a
hadn't slept for
delusional
days, and I
trance.
thought I
that-
was gonna die.
Yeah, and because of the way in the context in which it was done, for us as the viewer, we don't know whether he actually heard Sherry's voice or whether it was just him wanting to hear a voice. The fact that they're continuing to convince the audience and the viewer here that this storyline is ongoing with Dwight, I have a feeling, 1, she's alive, and 2, we're going to find her.
Maybe they know the way.
Could do.
The hell, I thought those things were carrying the plague.
They are.
And you still want to go up?
Yeah. You can see where it's been plastered. Okay, we're going this way. You're in between the fucking walls. And this is sketchy at best. It's like being in an elevator shaft.
Roger that, 17. Keep us apprised, over.
We gotta haul ass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Ooh, that's is bad enough. The fact that, you know, this building is full of the fucking bubonic plague with them makes it even more terrifying. Disgusting, filthy creatures. Oh. Well, that's one way out.
What?
On your neck, what is it? You're infected. I told you not to come.
It's not your fault, Al.
No, you were trying to help me. You got sick. I'm gonna make this right, person.
No, it doesn't.
Well, how long before the symptoms show
So
up?
how did he get it?
Day, 2 days usually. You were trying to do a good thing for me.
Don't kill Dwight off, for God's sake.
We'll figure this out.
It's not over, Al. I'm gonna get you up to the roof.
Are you kidding?
I went through to try and find Sherry. This
We
is
do.
the least I can do for you.
Maybe we can get to the rally point
Oh,
early.
dead. You need antibiotics, or you're dead. That's a living person. Oh, shit. Found him.
Thank you.
You're lucky I don't shoot you. That blockade's not gonna hold much longer.
Okay, I was right. We can't make the call because it's not going to do anything for you.
You've been around those rats. You're exposed too, you know.
I can take care of
It could
myself.
very well be.
And where we need to go.
Don't record them like this. No one should remember them like that.
You become... It's awkward, isn't it? Because you become completely cold and uncaring about it, because in the majority of cases, like, you know, Al and Dwight have been doing this, what he said 200 odd times now, they're just random bodies. They're not people that you knew or you were involved with, or even just knew as like this one. It possibly could have just been a work colleague, or it could have been someone closer. And when we lose someone, we try to honour them by making sure they don't turn into that and bury them. But when you don't have the opportunity, it goes deeper, and you see with this woman here how it's affecting her. She doesn't want them to be remembered this way. You become so clinical with it, with everything outside and them just wandering everywhere, that you forget that somebody somewhere cared about each and every one that you come across. At some point, you just don't have the connections to make.
The one who went up to the roof. What was his name?
Why?
Collecting the licenses. I thought they were just looking at them. I didn't realise they were collecting. You should have that. This world is made of everyone lose and forget what the world was, and that everything that became personal to you, people around you, friends, family.
5 minutes ahead of schedule.
You better get going.
You'll make sure he's okay.
Of course.
Splitting up here.
Probably still think I'm an asshole.
You're a lot braver than I am. Or maybe just stupid.
Yeah, could be either.
It's Sherry. No, if I saw her, I think I'd just
Pass out.
hold her as tight as I can.
Here,
Oh, no. I left something on there for you, for the chopper ride.
Oh. Does she end up dead? Does she ride off into the sunset with her? Who the hell knows? That one scene there with the whole world in total silence and darkness. We can't comprehend that. What if you got this wrong? Protocols and missions and objectives can change.
When you end up wherever it is you two are going to end up, crack one open for me, please. Oh, and don't forget the pretzels.
I swear I can hear something. Yeah, I can hear it now. What a cool shot that is.
Ground 17. Reverse course. I repeat, ground 17, reverse course. Someone who wants to help you out.
With what?
This place is filled with the dead. They're infected with the plague. Copy that?
There's some beer in the supply crates. Hope it's not your last.
Wait,
I told you to stay off this channel.
I just want to say...
Give her a minute. Jesus.
It is good to hear your voice. Because there are many people left.
Come on, you know, figure it out.
Copy that.
When it finally came to it, I say you don't know if you're infected. She's made her choice. shut the front door.
What's going on? Why's the top?
Guess what I
Stay
found?
where you are. I'm coming down to you.
Yeah. I got a present for y'all. Wasn't expecting that. Now you stand a chance. So would have been part of the drop
What happened up there?
normally? Or did she know?
Guess I didn't want that to happen again. What's it like? You don't want to go there. But we will find you someplace better.
I saw your signal flare. Is someone in trouble on the roof? Is someone in trouble on the roof?
I'm sorry. Give me that.
Wait a minute.
Honey, is that you?
No way. Sherry?
Dwight?
Oh my god! Whoa.
Without you, babe, down for me now.
Damn. Oh my god. I'm not crying, you are. Oh man. What an emotional end to that episode. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, I'm a wuss. That was kind of a feel-good episode. We meet a group of people, we can't help them, we ended up being able to help them, and in the process of Dwight and Al going through everything that they're going through and trying to convince one another that their love is out there and it's worth it, but I did not expect Al to do what she did on the roof, but her common sense took over. She used her head rather than her heart there, but in the end, by doing so, but by still pushing to get to her and progressing as far as she did and waiting to go up to that roof to Mia, put her there at the right time to not just find the beer, but to find the antibiotics to save a whole group of people who have been held up in here since day one. And I like Dwight's. Yeah, of course, he's got a marked past. He's got a brutal past. He's got a sad past. But he felt it was his job to try to help Al to do what he's been trying to do all this time and find the person that he loves. And I was wondering if, because they brought Dwight into it, as they brought him, I was like, in my own mind, if they brought him in as like a tortured soul who's always going to wander and always never going to find his wife and never going to find Sherry, never going to know, or if they brought him in for them to reconnect. But I wasn't expecting it in this episode. I really wasn't. Wow. That made me tear up at the end there. Oh well. I don't think there's an awful lot more I need to add to that. That was like a contained episode between the two of them on their journeys. They said they've done this 200 and odd times and everyone's just becomes what they were doing. A collection of driver's licenses. That's all these people were, because you don't know them from Adam. You never knew them. But then you come across a group of people and you can see how much it affected her for people that she knew, worked with, possibly were involved with, and it brings you a little bit more grounded and a bit back to home that, yeah, the world's gone, but there's still people out there that matter. And that's the whole purpose of the being out here, not to just keep finding more and more of the same. Right, that was a thoroughly enjoyable episode and a completely unexpected ending. Don't know where we go from here. No idea what the next episode is going to be. I do like that they do this, that they pull away from all of the full main cast and focus on one or two characters at once. It was enjoyable to see Morgan at the beginning, caring for the newborns, the newborn and the wife that's been left behind by that guy who's, I'm sorry, his name, I forgot. And he's took that weapon from the cowboy and he's turned it into his own. Right, I'll be back with another episode. That's first of the two for the week. I'll be back with episode 4 in the next day or so. I would appreciate a quick sub to the channel if you haven't already. And if you do want to watch any of these in uncut full-length versions, the best way to do that, the best way to support the channel, is to head over and look in the description, and that will take you to Patreon. Everything on there is uncut reactions, and you can check that out for yourself. Right, see you for episode 4 next. Take care.